welcome back to my channel Soul Zeal. How are you guys doing? Tanpit Kaur this side. We'll be talking today about what is going to happen in your love life, what is coming up in your love life now, what is next in your love life, and then we'll be talking about the remedies which you can do to improve your love life, improve your relationships. Okay, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel now, and I'll see you at the pile you've chosen. Take a deep breath, choose your pile. For the people who chosen pile number 1, firstly you'll be talking about what is going to happen in your love life, and then we'll later be talking about the remedies which you can do to improve your love life. Okay, for now I feel you are into a new relationship. So this Ace of Pentacles is telling us that you might be into a new relationship. If you are single, you have started dating someone new, could be a thing. If you are already into a relationship, a newfound love, a newfound attachment is being shown here. There's a new solidarity in your relationship and you guys are liking it. It's a very good time for you, a very uplifting time for you in your relationship. And what you are doing, you're very enthusiastic at this point of time. I feel you are very in tune in your relationship. You feel there is a lot of fun time that is going in your relationship, but just be wary of not getting back into insecurities. Okay, just be wary of not getting into some kind of insecurities, some kind of illusion, some kind of imaginations that this relationship is not going on the right track. You might be feeling in between ki, okay, this is not how it should go. It is your preconceived perceptions that are coming up, rising up. So let those conceptions not get into the way of your relationship. Okay, because if you let all those negative thoughts that are coming in your mind, your insecurities, your illusions to rise up and spoil your relationship. So work on this. I think if you work on it, things will be better for you. And I also feel there is some kind of imaginations that are guiding your way right now. So you might be feeling, okay, if he's not spending time with me, where is he? Okay, so you have some kind of insecurities. This might be because of your past relationship, which is strongly coming to me, because maybe in your past relationship these things have been predominant. Like you might have been told by an ex that he started dating someone else while he was dating you. So there could be some kind of a backstab that has happened in your past relationship. There could also be other things, I feel, maybe because of your childhood also. I feel there has been problems in your childhood also which are rising. Okay, so which is causing you these preconceived perceptions in your mind. And for the future of this relationship, I feel it is a very positive prospect. Okay, this relationship is going to go to the distance. There is no way that you should look back. This relationship is going to the distance and you guys are going to have a very loving relationship. Okay, so just enjoy this relationship, be in this relationship, but do not have those negative thoughts. So you have to release the negativity. It's time to release the negativity. The full moon in Scorpio is also telling the same thing. Okay, the full moon in Scorpio here is telling you that you should not hold on to that negativity. You have to release this negativity which you are holding on to, because the Scorpios have a habit of holding on to things. Okay, this could also mean that you are a Scorpio or your partner is a Scorpio. Okay, so either of you can be a Scorpio sign, and I would recommend you guys release whatever thoughts you are having, whatever negative thoughts you're having regarding this relationship. If you're feeling this person is going to betray you, release that. Okay, he's not dating anyone else at this point of time. It's just your thought that is creating suspicion in you. Okay, release that suspicion. Okay, you have to move out of these thoughts which are making you feel negative about this relationship. This is a good relationship. This is worth going forward for. But I think what you need right now is to work on yourself. Okay, so firstly you will have to work on yourself to better this relationship, or rather any relationship, because even if you get into some other relationship after this, you might feel negative there as well. So you have to release this negativity that is hindering your relationship progress. So I feel let's go to your remedy now. So what this red gold stone here is telling us, that you have to release, you have to bring that splendor in your life. There is nothing wrong in your life. is no problems in your life. Bring that joy back in your life. If you have been thinking a lot because of the past, I think now you should release that past and move on in your life and embrace the joy that you have in your relationship. Embrace that joyous feeling in your relationship and remove those emotional challenges which have been blocking your path. Okay, and the ginger oil here is asking us and giving us a lot of courage to face whatever wrong has happened. You have to liberate yourself from whatever wrong has happened, and this ginger oil here is telling you to liberate yourself from it. So the remedy which you can do is, in the southwest direction of your house, you can light a candle. While you are lighting the candle, you have to just say that I trust this relationship, and let this light of the candle bring that trust to me. And also what you can do is you can plant a succulent or a gardenia plant in your house. This is a succulent plant and this is a gardenia plant. So you can plant a succulent or a gardenia plant in your house, and that will help you with all the negativity that is in your house. And thank you so much for watching the video pile number 1. You can subscribe to my channel. You can ask me questions in the comment section below, and I'll be answering as many questions as I can. Thank you so much. For the people who've chosen pile number 2, so firstly we'll be talking about what is coming in your love life, and then we'll be talking about the remedies which can help you as well as your love life. Okay, so in the present situation, maybe if you have been waiting for ex-lover to come back in your life, this is going to happen for you. I see someone from your past coming back into your life. And even if you have been dwelling in your past in your current relationship, which is causing a problem in your relationship, I feel you should move off from that past. Okay, so because this past is not serving any purpose for you, it is just holding you back and making you negative about your relationship. And you have to understand whatever has happened in the past is in the past, and the person has changed, if they have changed. Okay, so if they have changed, you should move on from it and not hold yourself back. And what can you do is this: let go of the bad habits, let go of whatever bad habits you have been indulging into, of thinking about the past. I think majorly you have been having so much thoughts about the past that you are in your past right now. So maybe you have to let go of the past and just stay in your present. Whatever is happening in your present. So think about what is happening in your present rather than holding to the past. Okay, you have to let go of a lover if that person is not the one that you need in your life, and still the things are not changing. In the past something has happened, and now also these things are just the same, and it's not changing for you. Then you have to think about leaving this relationship, or think of more options, or how you can mend the relationship if you really want to work on that. And if you're single, I think it's a good time to take a decision over finding someone in your life. So if you are single and you have lots of choices, I feel maybe you should go and tell the person you like that you like them, or you may want to initiate a relationship at this point of time. I feel a lot of options are coming for you. And what you should avoid here is overindulgence into these negative patterns. So these negative patterns are not paving the way for your future. So if you want to move out of this past relationship, you have to let go of these negative patterns that you are holding on to in the relationship, which was not for the higher good. And if this relationship is not working as you want it to, it is not satisfactory, it is not happy, you have to let go of this relationship. Do not hold on to a relationship just for the reason that what will people think, who will be giving me this, who will be giving me that. So if you are in a live-in relationship, you might be feeling that you do not have money to move out of it, you do not have other things to do. What will I do if I leave this relationship? So if you're having these kind of thoughts, do not hold on to a bad relationship just because of these thoughts. You have to move on. You have the courage to move on out of this relationship. So for the future, I feel someone who's very loyal and sympathetic is coming in your life, for the people who are single and who are looking for someone in their life. And for the people who are currently into a relationship and want to let go of this relationship, I feel you might want to find someone new, or you might want to leave this relationship. in the future is what is coming to me. And if you are currently in a relationship glued into your past, I feel in the future you might become more sympathetic towards your partner and you might try and understand him. So you will try and understand what is going in his mind, and you might be ready to work on your relationships, majorly working on your emotions together. And what this full moon in Aquarius is telling us, show the world the real you. Okay, so now is the time to show the world what you really are. You should not run away from yourself. Stop running away from yourself and embrace yourself. Whatever you are, you have to show that to people. Okay, don't lose the beauty of you in this whole relationship. So in this relationship you are losing the beauty of you. So now is the time to embrace who you are rather than thinking about others. Now it's the time to think about yourself. You have to be aware of your feelings and be prepared to move on if that is the right thing to do at this point of time. So if you want to let go of or release something in your life, this is the right time for you. Show the world the real you. That is what it is telling you. Okay, so you have to realize what you want and not be trapped because of the materialistic things you will not be able to afford if you move out of this relationship. So for the remedy for you guys, I have the Fahrenheit crystal and the clove aroma oil. The Fahrenheit crystal here is telling us that you have to release those old worn out patterns that you have created in your life, these old worn out thoughts, these thoughts of the past that you're holding on to. You have to release them. They are not serving any purpose for you. You have to be mindful. You have to be moving out into a more peaceful and more mindful situations, and be more compassionate in your life, and release all the suffering that has happened in the past. Release all the bad habits that you have created in your past. You are ready to move on. This is the right time to move on for you. And what the clove essential oil is also telling you is to move forward. Okay, you have to move forward. You have to pave your paths. Whatever has happened in the past has happened in the past. So what this Fahrenheit crystal works on is your heart and your solar plex. So you have been storing a lot of your emotions in your heart and your solar plex. So maybe you have been hurt in the past. Maybe it could be a lot of hurt that is stored within you. Okay, so you have to release this. You have to let go of whatever has happened. So for that, what you can do now is you can do some kind of yoga poses which will help you open your heart and your solar plex chakra. So before you do a yoga practice, you have to do some kind of Sukshmayam firstly. So you can indulge into 5 minutes of Sukshmayam, and after that you can do these 3 poses. Firstly is the bridge pose. So the bridge pose here is in this you have to lie down, okay, hold your feet and then make that curve. Okay, so this you can do. After that, what you can do is a bow pose. You have to lie on your stomach, hold your feet and then rise. Third one that you can do is a cobra pose. This will help open your heart and help you release whatever is stored in your heart. Okay, so all these 3 poses will help you. You can read in detail about this online and how to do these poses, but please do some kind of warm up, some kind of Sukshmayam before you start this yoga poses. These 3 yoga poses will help you release whatever is stored in your heart and your solar plex, because you have been storing so much in it. And please drink lemon juice for at least 30 days from now, and start this exercise on a full moon, because the next which is coming is a full moon. You can start it on a full moon or a new moon, because this practice will be aligned with your emotions if you started on a new moon or a full moon. So that is what I have for you today, pile number 2. Like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching the video. And please comment below how did you feel about it, did it resonate with you or not. And if you have any questions, please post those questions below and I'll be answering as many as I can. If you have some questions about the yoga pose, you can also ask those. I'll tell you step-by-step process of the yoga pose if you want. Thank you so much. For the people who've chosen pile number 3, this is a reading for you guys. firstly, we'll be talking about what is coming in your love life, and then we'll be talking about the remedies which you can work on. So the first card here tells me that in the present situation, everything is going very good for you guys. This relationship is on an early stage. It is not a very developed or a very worked out relationship. It is not a very long term commitment. I feel it is just an early stage of a relationship. Or if you are in a long term relationship, I feel maybe you guys are igniting the spark again. So the reignition of the spark of the relationship is coming to me, and I feel you guys are enjoying physical pleasures at this moment of time in your life. But do not just get into overexcitement of the new relationship and not think about the other parts of the relationship. Okay, so it should not be like you are just holding on to that excitement of now, and in the later you in the later time you might feel this relationship is not working out and you guys do not understand each other. So maybe you guys should talk more. I feel maybe you should spend more time and try and understand each other more. You can manifest whatever you want in your life at this point of time is also coming to me. So if you are single and you are looking for love, yes, you can manifest this person. This person is somehow, I feel a very strongly that this person has a past life connection with you guys. This relationship is very strong is what I feel. So this person might be your soulmate as well. But do you want to, okay, so not every relationship is positive. Even if that person is your soulmate, this relationship might be positive or might be negative. So you have to think if you want to keep to this relationship or not in your future, because just because this person is your soulmate does not mean that you have to spend your life with this person. So sometimes our soulmates are here to teach us some kind of a lesson as well. Okay, so this person might be here to teach you some lesson. This person might be here to fall in love with you also. So this person might complete you or might not complete you. So if you have any questions about soulmates, please post them in the comment section below and I'll try and answer as many as I can about them. Okay, and then we see that you are very committed. You are getting into this relationship and giving whatever you have into this relationship, and you are nurturing this relationship, and you have a very strong close bond with each other, and this is just building up. Okay, this relationship is just building up for you guys, and you are getting into this love, a very strong love feeling, a very soul to soul love feeling. And what I would recommend you stay away from is the past. In the past, maybe things have happened which have not turned very positive for you in a relationship, or there has been things which have stressed you out. You might have felt in your past that a relationship is a responsibility for especially for the people who are single. Okay, here you do not have to think that a relationship is a responsibility, and you do not want to get into a relationship just because it's a responsibility, and you're feeling, okay, I do not want to get into a relationship, I have so much work, I have so much stress, I am just overburdened, and I do not want to get into a relationship even when the partner is showing up. Okay, so this is the right time if you want to get into a relationship and leave that burden out of your life, because that burden is not serving you in any ways. Okay, so it is actually causing you more and more burden and more stress. So I feel if you have been overthinking about a relationship, that overthinking has to go now. Do not let the past learnings of the relationship get into the present of this relationship. So maybe because of a past relationship which has not been right for you, you have learned something which are negative, stressful, responsibilities of a relationship. These are all negative terms for you. Just leave those negative terms out of your life and move on into a more positive, a more settled position for now. Okay, and you do not have to run away from a relationship because it looks like a responsibility to you because of your past learnings, your childhood learnings. And for the future, I see the same thing. Okay, so what is happening is you are delving into your past, you are learning from your past. Maybe this relationship is good, might be good, but what you are thinking about it as a responsibility, as some obligation. So stop thinking of this relationship as an obligation, because no one is obligating you to go into this relationship or just stick to someone. Okay, you are feeling a little obligated because of too much love. So some people feel that too much love is a problem. Okay, they feel taken aback when someone showers them with too much love. Okay, I think that is the whole point in your life right now. So maybe you are also feeling the same thing, that someone is showering you with too much love and you want to move out of it. You do not want to face it. You are feeling trapped. You are feeling like there is too much of something. Okay, so this is more like a destructive thought that is coming to you. So I feel in the future for your relationship, you should refrain from feeling overindulged. So, or overindulging in this relationship as well. So you should also not overindulge, and neither should you feel the same ways. And stop being clinchy. If you are clinchy, do not be clinchy. And if you feel the other person is clinchy, I think you have to let go of that. Okay, some people are clinchy in love, and I think that's not bad. It's just they have this nature of holding on to things a lot. It's just your thought that is creating it. And I think a lot of passion is also there in your future, so you have to get yourself engrossed into the passion. Okay, this passion is a fire for both of you when you both are having a good sexual life, I feel. And I also feel a lot of love is coming to you, a lot of love for each other. So I think you have to release this thought pattern of feeling trapped in the future and work on it from now only, so that you can release this pattern, this thought pattern which you have created in your life. Emotions are running high, the super moon. So what it is telling us is there are lots and lots of emotions. So maybe it is coming from your past. These emotions might be coming from your past because in your past things of this type have happened in your childhood, in your past relationships, that you feel a little trapped by such things. So those are rising, those emotions are rising high. You are just blowing the things out of proportion. Okay, so stop blowing the things out of proportion. They are not that much. So maybe that person is clinchy, but not that much. You are just blowing it out of proportion. So for the remedies, I have the Cephretarian crystal and the cedarwood essential oil. The Cephretarian crystal here is telling us that you are feeling a little trapped in this relationship, I understand. So, but you have to release this pattern of feeling trapped in relationships when someone gives you too much love. Okay, so by using this crystal, what you can do is you can feel private even in a relationship where the other person is too clinchy. And if you're feeling like I'm trapped, if you are not getting your own private space, so this crystal helps with that. This crystal helps you have your own personal space even when that person is too clinchy to you. You can feel a little free. Okay, you can feel a little liberated in that case. And I feel this also releases all your fears. You might have fears of being in a relationship. You might have a fear of having those responsibilities of the relationship. So this crystal releases all those thought patterns that you have created, and it works on your root chakra. Okay, the cedarwood essential oil here is trying to make you feel more balanced into this relationship, make you feel more steady. Okay, so you are giving yourself into the relationship, but you're keeping something for yourself as well. So this will balance you. So you can use this essential oil. This will work as a good remedy for you guys. Instead, you will feel more free. Okay, you will have your own privacy. You will feel like it's good to be in a relationship. You will release that fear of being in a relationship. So you can use this essential oil by mixing it into almond oil, 100 ml of almond oil and 4 drops of cedarwood oil would work good for you. You have to apply the cedarwood essential oil on your stomach, your chest, your back and your legs. Okay, and what other thing you can do is you have to spend 10 minutes every day in a park, because I want you to spend some more time outside of this relationship as well, and this will help you balance yourself and give some time to yourself as well. So you'll feel more balanced into this relationship, and this will go easy for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions related to this essential oil or related to anything in the spread you want to talk about, please comment below and I'll answer your questions, as many as you have for me. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe.